guys, happy Groutfit Day. Clearly Bryn doesn't know what a Groutfit is.
No comment. Teachers, remember to tally your first hours out Groutfits. You have an email from Styles about it.
And seniors, voting for the 2024 Winterfest King and Queen will be available until noon on Friday. The King and Queen will be announced during halftime of the girls' basketball game on Friday. Now we're going to send it on over to news.
News. Prospective students are invited to the annual Kent County Career Tech Center Open House February 7th and 8th. The open house will run from 5 to 7 p.m. both nights. The event is open to students 7th grade and up and their families. Enrollment for the 2024 and 2025 school year begins February.
Dance tickets will be sold during all 3 lunches this week, Monday through Friday. Tickets will be $10 and can be paid with cash or checks made out to FHC. No tickets will be sold at the dance, so plan ahead. If you are bringing a non-FHC student, make sure to pick up a permission slip from the main office. They're due next Wednesday at 3 p.m.
Candy grams will be sold during all 3 lunches this week, Monday through Thursday, and will be delivered during first hour on Friday. They will be $1.
Attention students, if you check out a Chromebook, they need to be returned each day. If you hold a daily checkout for more than a week, you will receive a detention. Next week, students will be choosing courses for next year. Here on FX, we've been profiling some of the courses available, and today we have a video on the Writing and Publication, Sports Report, and TCT courses.
Writing for Publication is the intro class to be a part of the Central Trend. You learn how to write all sorts of different stories, reviews, editorials, columns, features. Once you take that 1 semester class, you can slide into the Central Trend for the 2nd semester.
It was very laid back, but you got to write what you wanted.
I'd say it's pretty student directed. A lot of times my editors help teach the class actually, and then we learn how to write each different kind of story and we practice it. And the last 9 weeks, everybody is a staff member on the Central Trend.
So I think it was very fun. You got to talk to a lot of your friends, also just write some really easygoing pieces.
So TCT is our school's student-run newspaper.
Central Trend, I think, is one of the coolest classes. It's got to be in the state. Totally student-run. We have editors-in-chief who run the class, and it's all towards the centraltrend.com, and people write stories and publish them. Class time is spent with your friends, working on your stories. Very student-led, student-directed. Use your time as you would like to use it.
I have a lot of creative freedom with what I do. I feel like I've kind of figured out my writing style, and I feel like I can just implement that in everything I write.
I love the community in the class, and I also like that I can get my voice out into the world through my writing. I think that's really impactful.
All right, so if you love sports and you follow sports and you're on ESPN a lot, or you go to our games at FHC, I think the FHC Sports Report is an unbelievable class for people like that.
You go to the games and you'll interview the athletes and the coaches and you'll do reports on that game.
It's all about going to sports, talking about sports, writing about sports, scores and stories and standings and a little bit of everything. But a lot of days they have a column due or they had to tweet about a sports event from the night before. We have people writing about the Lions, we have people writing about our girls basketball varsity team.
Being able to add both my love for writing and my love for sports, I just always loved it. And I just love the freedom and stuff. For me, I do photography as well with it. And talking with athletes and also building that bond is just a fun thing for me.
Hi guys, welcome to sports. I hope everyone's having a great morning, and now we have some basketball highlights.
Last night, the boys' freshman basketball team took on the Northern Huskies. First, we have Will Costello dribbling his defender and finding Jackson Buff for a nice layup. Next, we have Jacob Witham spinning the defenders and hitting up Will Costello for another layup. Next, here's Cameron Osterhaven pulling up from half court and draining it for a 3. Sadly, the boys fell short, only losing by 2. Better luck next time, boys.
All right, here's some JV boys basketball highlights. Last night, the JV boys basketball team faced off against Forest Hills Northern. Here we have Carson Schick passing the ball to Colin Marvin and making 3 points for the Rangers. Now we have Blake Talkazan passing the ball to Jackson M with Jackson laying in for 2 points. And lastly, we have Naveen Ram making a breakaway with 2-point shot. Sadly, the boys lost with a score of 53-45.
That's all we have here, so we're gonna go on to host.
Remember that tomorrow is Throwback Thursday, so make sure to dress up.
Yep, and that's all we got for today, so we're going to send it out.